Day 3. The world's most famous tweed comes from an archipelago off the west coast of Scotland. We're going to see 3 tweed makers. John McLean makes a very modern cloth that appeals to those who want something graphic. Donald John Mackay is a Harris Tweed weaver famed for his more traditional patterns. And Ian MacLeod of Breenish Tweed makes a baby-soft tweel of blended wool and cashmere. The Outer Hebrides are battered and baked by the most changeable climate in Britain. The gentlest way to get here is by ferry, and after 2 days and nigh on 1,000 miles on the road, gentle is good.
Well, we've got petrol and Skye, so...
Ellie has very cleverly jiggled the sketch to accommodate purchasing of petrol.
The last boat out gets us in time for sunset. This is Britain's Wild West. Oh, sunshine.
Yeah.
The glamour of the road.
Yes.
Well, there were only 3 rooms available
Yes.
here at the Uig Hotel in Uig because it's busy and because the sun shines every day in the top of Skye.
Well, I'm pleased to report to the world that you don't snore.
Oh, well, that's good news. I'm pleased to hear that.
Yeah. I thought ironing your shirt in the middle of the night was a bit much there.
Not a bad spot. You busy?
Yes, very.
Yeah.
This is one of my own ones I'm making here just now. And it's about 1,500 knots, so it takes a while.
So take your day to put it on, and how many days to weave it?
Well, take a couple of days weaving it.
Oh, hang on, that looks familiar. This is one of ours.
It's actually softer
Yeah.
than the usual Harris
It's
Tweed.
lovely.
That's due to the type of weave it is.
Barney's of New York have got this one. It'll sell well. I have a jacket in the grey in the car, actually. So there you are.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Finished article.
Oh yes, yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's a lovely tweed. Yeah. I've been weaving Harris Tweeds all my life, really since I started when I was about 13. When I learned from my father. He was a small producer of Harris Tweed himself. And in the last 2 years, I've been working with my own company, Garynahine Harris Tweed, producing my own cloth. And it's great to see one of your tweeds come to life when you see it as a jacket. The tweed I produce mostly is for a new market, really, more than the old-fashioned market. The autumn colours on the island here are quite amazing. You get different browns, different shades of green, different shades of purple. And with some of these tweeds, that's what I'm trying to do, is just capture a little bit of that in the tweed.
It's a short hop to the hamlet of Nis on the northernmost tip of the Isle of Lewis. Ian MacLeod's product isn't called Harris Tweed because it's a blend, softer, more luxurious.
There's a lot of weavers on the island, but we're the only people who use different yarns. That one is 100% vicuña, the rest are mixed as silk. That brown is the cashmere.
Oh. I mean, the vicuña is a very small cousin of the llama, but it's very, very rare and very, very expensive. The most expensive cloth we have at Norton's is a vicuña, and it's £6,000 a metre.
Well, no one's ever tried, for example, weaving the vicuña on it. So it's all pretty unique, I'd say.
Yeah.
That it's still hand woven, and from here using a depth of native skill and knowledge that exists here.
So this is the walk. This is the walk to work.
My name's Karen, and I'm 26 years old, and I'm the youngest weaver on the island. Well, the 3 jobs that I do are the warping, which I'm doing here, darning, which is basically the sewing of the tweed after it's been woven, so it's ready for finishing. And also I'm the weaver here. And I'm one of only about 5 weavers on the island who are female, and the youngest by about 20 years. And I've been at Brainish for 3 years now, since we took over the company.
Donald John is an independent weaver, one of the very best weavers on the island, if not the best. That's the shed. Donald John Mackay would rather dance naked in the rain than pollute his tweed with cashmere. His is hardcore Harris Tweed. So, how you been?
Very well.
Yeah, busy?
Yes.
And apparently you've had a summer where it's been like this every day.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm Donald John Mackay. I'm working in here, and as I have been for the last 40 years, and this is what I've done all my life. Still enjoying it very much. I'm proud and privileged to be producing one of the world's iconic fabrics, renowned the world over for its qualities. And indeed, I am very proud to be part of it.
Donald John once received a small order of fabric for a limited edition Nike Harris Tweed shoe. It took him months of peddling, but it made him a legend, with enormous thigh muscles. And there's the red.
And the red. There was 9 meters. That's what Nike's using just now. That's been a hugely popular one. That.
Bye! Bye! There are only around 100 weavers left in the islands, making tweed by hand and foot. They're an endangered species, and 3 days into our round Britain odyssey, so are we.